On this video, I'll react to more ridiculous hack videos.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the old guy, the OGJ, and you knew that already. And it's nice to have you here in the trailer hood. So I'm back to do another video, another one of these hack reaction videos. Everybody says they want them. They're kind of popular. I mean, I haven't gotten a whole lot of views on them, but a lot more than some videos and a lot less than others. So, hey, why not? Let's do some more of these hack videos. These are home repair videos on this one. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. Before we get started, the same old stuff. Please like and share the videos, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm up to almost 4,000 subscribers, which is great. It's wonderful. I appreciate each and every one of you. But I have plans, and my plans include more subscribers, so I need more and more people to watch these here videos. And if you subscribe, well, that tells the YouTube's algorithms to show it to more people, and yeah, that'd be a lot better. And I do have an announcement coming up, probably within the next week or so. I know I've been saying that, and I do have plans, and we'll see. They seem to be coming together, so I'll have more on that later. But now let's get to the matter at hand. Yeah, we're gonna watch some of these reaction videos that we have. I don't know how many of these I can stomach, but the last couple of videos I did on these, wow, they were fun. Yeah, so let's get going. Before I do that, though, I'm going to do something here. I want to turn this down. We don't need all that music on there, do we? No, we don't need any music. Let's get started. Oh, we got a chainsaw and a washer and a screw. This already looks extremely dangerous. And I was right. It is. Okay. So they're just cutting up pieces of scrap wood and using a chainsaw to do that. And I guess that's one way to do it. There's no guard on that or anything. And yeah, don't do that. You know, it's almost as fast to do that with a chop saw or, you know, a compound miter saw or just a miter saw. Even a table saw is a heck of a lot safer. You have guards on those saws. That looks kind of dangerous, and I know that if I were to do that, I probably would hurt myself. All right, so we're going to beat up our trowel. Worked. I don't know if that really does work or they've treated that somehow so it did work. I don't know. If that does work, that's not bad. I mean, you just dent up a trowel, and they're not that expensive, I don't think. That could work. I don't know. If it does, great. It would be a great way to cut a paver, but you can only cut one that looks about, what, 6 inches? So you need a 6-inch trowel, and, you know, some pavers are 16 inches. Some bricks are smaller, of course, but yeah, I mean, that probably would work. I've done this. I have those little flat magnets, and I've actually done this, but you can only do it on certain things, only if, you know, if there's if there's metal, and a lot of times there isn't. I would want to go around the other side of that radiator and just hook it on and then pull the tape. But you know, I mean, it does work. But if you're measuring out a wall, there's not much metal on the wall, unless you live in a metal house. I don't know. I don't judge. Okay, this 100% will work. But in the time it takes you to press your finger down onto the Torx screw and then get the Torx bit out to see if it fits, you could just take the bit and see if it fits on the screw. So this is a waste of time. All right, so they rolled up the used roller in some cellophane, capped the edges a little bit, and that's supposed to save the roller. That will work for a short time. I've done something very similar to that. We usually, like when I did the trailer flip about 3 years ago. We did something very similar to that, only we used Ziploc bags. This probably would work a little better, but you'd have to use some pretty thick cellophane. Absolutely, 100%. That'll work. All right, we're putting a envelope on the wall. We're going to put something in it. Oh, I thought they were going to use it like a file folder and put stuff in it. This will work, obviously. You can see it working. Perfect. Instead of doing this, though, why don't you just take your dustpan and put it underneath and let the dust fly onto the fall onto the dustpan, and then you just empty the dustpan instead of taping stuff to your walls. Useless. Okay, you broke it, and all right, that'll work. But though that's a really cheap bucket, you get them at the dollar store. I've got a bunch of them. You get them for, I think, I don't know, $1.50, I think. I don't know what those cost, those U-bolts you're using. It might be about the same price, so I just buy a new bucket. And if you got a really good bucket, it probably wouldn't break in the first place. Pool noodles. I love pool noodles. Pool noodles. What are we doing? Oh, that's not bad. Hey, that one, old guy approved. I like that. You don't mess up the siding on your house. That's a good idea. I like that. All right. I don't call this a hack. I call it just winding up your damn cord. No, yeah, there, like that. That's a hack? No, that's how you do it. That's exactly how I do that. I do that just the same way. So I invented that, only they probably already had it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we take the fruit out and we cut a hole in it. Oh, I've done this. Not for my house, but I have done something very similar to that. I had an old van that my first wife and I used to go camping in, and I wanted to fix it up and didn't have a lot of money. And I got out of the dumpster, I got a big console TV, took the TV out, just took the console, put that in the van, cut a hole in the top, and I had a stainless steel bowl. Did the same thing. I cut a hole in it with a hole saw, and I put a little drain in there, just like that. And it worked. And I have no problem with this. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. All right. Why would you drill a hole in that? Don't drill, because next time you're going to do it again, you're going to drill all these holes in it. Get yourself a speed square. A speed square is a little triangle. I've done videos on them, things you can do with them. They have notches cut out already, so you can actually do this very thing, only with a speed square, and you don't have to cut a hole in anything. All right, we're going to put some pink grout in here. And now we're going to, oh, okay, sure. I got nothing to say about that. All right, there's a quick way to clean up your messy paint job. What you could have done is put tape on it, and you could have masked it off, or put a piece of cardboard or something on the bottom, just above the just above the piece of molding, and then paint it over that. But that'll work if you want to just quickly do it. It's not great. I'm certainly no professional painter. That's not the way I would do it. Oh, look at that. We splintered our wood. So we're going to use the old masking tape trick. Yeah, everybody does this. Well, everybody knows about this. Nobody does this, but they all know about it. All right. Yeah, it's a hack. All right, we got some drywall, and we're going to putting a nail right directly into the drywall, nothing behind it, and I know why they're doing this. I just know. Oh, we screwed up, so now we'll just put the paper back on there, and look, it's good as new. You don't see the hole. Just use a wall hanger, an anchor, a wall anchor, if all you're going to do is put it through sheetrock. The best thing to do is buy those little hooks with the tab on the back. You take it off, you put it on, and then you can peel it right off, and it doesn't ruin the wallpaper, and will do a better job, and actually will hold a lot better than a nail just sitting into drywall. So that's dumb. All right, we got a scratch. So we're going to melt a crayon. All right. All kinds of things wrong with this. First, what are the chances you're going to find the exact color? Now, there's a lot of colors. What is it, 64 in a box of Crayola crayons? That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. But crayons are what, plastic and wax, mostly wax. That is not going to last. Not at all. Put some fill in it, repaint it. Yeah, it looks like crap. All right, we broke a light bulb. Yeah, so the first thing you want to do when you break a light bulb is you want to shove your finger into it. No. A lint roller. Look at that, a lint roller. That's a good idea. You know what else works? A vacuum. Little shop vac. A little vacuum. Works great. Don't shove your finger in it. This one's going to be great. I can just tell. We're putting water on the window to stop the draft by putting bubble wrap up. I got nothing. This is exactly how you do it. The only thing is you want to drill your screws into the sheetrock. That way when you put your tape over it and put your putty over it, or spackle, whatever you're using, it won't bulge out and look terrible. They're not even going to put tape on it. So they're using spackle. That's spackle, not joint compound. It'll be okay, but that part of the wall is going to bulge out a little bit now. So that kind of sucks. But that is pretty much how you do it. Oh, a great way to... all right, so you wasted time. In my opinion, you're wasting time. You get a bucket, fill it with water. Cheap bucket. Look at that bucket. That's a terrible bucket. But anyway, they filled it with water, and now they're going to drill into the paint roller. I don't know how they're holding that on. Just a screw, I guess. I don't know. And then whip that around to clean it. No, they make a tool. You can just use this in your sink. It's water-based paint, obviously. They're just using water. They make a little tool, has an arch on it, little arch, and that scrapes off the paint, and then you're ready to go. Or you just buy another roller. This is dumb. Dull scissors. I don't know if this actually works. I've actually seen this before. I'd kind of like to try that. I mean, they're showing you. Look, it works now. Was there a jump cut? I don't know if there was a jump cut. Let's see. Let's play with that again. Right there. Let's go. Yeah, there was a cut there, I think. That might even be a different pair of scissors. Yeah, you got a cold draft because your door is suspended 1.5 inches above the floor. And you can absolutely do this. That looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, better homes and freaking gardens right there. No, just put a door sweep on it. That's all you got to do. Put a door sweep on it. You can buy those at Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever. That's dumb. That's not even an exterior door. That's an interior door. Stupid. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, more crayons because, you Your children play with the crayons too much, and we want to take them away and just fill up holes with them. Don't do that. Use some spackle, use some joint compound. Just stick it in there, sand it down when it's done. Crayons are wax. Plus, your kids are going to get pissed off you used all their crayons. WD-40, one of my favorite things in the whole world. Two things you got to have in your toolbox: duct tape and WD-40. If it sticks and it's not supposed to, use the WD-40. If it doesn't stick and it's supposed to, you use the duct tape. That's what my dad taught me. Yeah, this actually does work. If you've got kids who write on your walls, and you can use WD-40 to take it off. So I like that. Oh, this is a painting hack, isn't it? Yeah, they're going to shove a brush in there. Look at that. That's just beautiful. And it's got a little handle so you can carry it around and spill it all over your house. Will it work? Sure, probably. Do I like it? No, I don't like it, and I don't know why, but I just don't like it. I'm old. I don't like things. Got some paint and some blueberries. I have gone to the Sherwin-Williams store. I've gone to Walmart, Home Depot, a lot of other places to get tint in my paint, buy paint with the right tint in there. Not once has anybody ever crushed up a bunch of friggin' blueberries to do that. Don't do that. That's dumb. Okay, so they're using a color pencil instead of a crayon. That's a step above, and it's going to slide right in. Watch this, going right in. Perfect. Just shoot that lock with some WD-40. Yep, that's all you got to do. Grab that can that you used earlier to take the marks off your wall and put it right in there. It'll work. And that on there. Yeah, I've done something similar to that. That's a good hack. That's not bad. And then everything's even and level. A great way to strip a wire, I guess. I usually just use a knife, electrician's knife. It's called a TL29. Just scrape it right down there and take off the coating. But you can do it this way. Sure, why not? Let's do one more. We can do one more. We've been doing this for quite a while now. Olive oil. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Save the olive oil for the kitchen. Get yourself that can of WD-40 again that you used for the other two projects. Give it a little shot on there. Or some 3-in-1 oil, or any penetrating oil, or anything is going to stop the squeak and make the hinge work better. Olive oil, keep that for your food. You know, that's just silly. All right, I've had about enough of these. I went on a lot longer than I had planned on. So yeah, nothing I really want to say. A couple of these I'd like to try, like the scissor one. I don't believe it. I don't think it works, but I do want to try it. I will give that a shot. That was some pretty rough sandpaper that they used too. I've got some coarse sandpaper and some scissors that don't work very well, so I can try that. Who knows? The chainsaw thing right in the beginning. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I know that bad things can happen, and that has no guard on it whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying I'm the safest person in the world. I've made some stupid decisions. Still got all my fingers. Look at that. They all still work. If I did things like that chainsaw deal, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't have all my fingers. So yeah, use a chop saw. You know, your compound miter saw. Use a table saw. You use a bandsaw. Use any kind of saw you want. Don't use a chainsaw. That's just dumb. And I don't know what you're making there anyway. Why you're cutting it? It looks like you're just cutting it up for a fire, maybe, or something. I don't know. Just split the wood with an axe, or cut it with the table saw or the chop saw, whatever. Some other ones on here. I'm not even going to go back to them. They were just silly and stupid. Let your kids keep their crayons. Don't take their crayons away. And crayons are not a good filler. They're not. I've seen people use ramen noodles and super glue and things like that. Just cut it out. Just stop doing that. You know, most people don't live that far away from a home improvement store or a Walmart or whatever. And for crying out loud, you can buy anything you need pretty much on the internet and get it in a couple of days. So yeah. So there you go. Volume 3 of Old Guy Reacts to Hack Videos. And I hope you enjoyed that, because I had absolutely no pleasure in watching these. None. Not at all. So there you go. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me here in the Trailer Hood. I hope you stop by again. And when you do, subscribe to the channel, because it makes life better for me. And, that's what it's all about. So I'll see you back here. I was going to say I'll see you here back, but that wouldn't be right. I'll see you back here in the Trailer Hood next time. For the Old Guy Network, I am the Old Guy. And I'm out.